Hi guys, this is a tutorial on how to share information coming from an Android application via topic in ROS 2. Basically what we have here is a message, a variable, sent via socket, and this node here, the talker, is going to receive this message and publish via topic. The listener node is going to receive the message and is going to print it in the terminal, and with that we can make sure that the information coincides and the communication is correct. So let's begin. And here in my GitHub, you can find everything you need to make this connection. And before we continue, I'm going to assume two things. The first one is that you already have in your machine ROS 2. And if you don't, you can just click in here and follow the instruction. I used the Dashin version. And the second thing is that you are familiar with Android Studio. And if you don't, I recommend you to follow any tutorial just like the one here in the official website. Just to be familiar with, is going to be helpful, okay? Now let's begin. I'm going to clone this repository. And if you go into the folder, you can find the Android application, My Place, and the publisher and subscriber. I use it basically this tutorial here, writing a simple publisher and subscriber. For the publisher, I use this code here, so it's the same. So you can come here and you can find every explanations you need. And about the publisher, I did some modifications basically to adapt the code, but you can take your time, open the code, and then understand better what I did. And about this one here is basically a debug step in which you can make sure that the communication between your computer and your Android application is working well. And we're going to do this debug step, then you can understand better. Let's move on. Now let's open the Android Studio application.
And select our project, My Place. Just here, open, and then you can see here.
If you don't see this window here, you can press Alt+1, Alt1, and then it's going to open for you. And here in main activity, you can find the code I used. It's really important you change this IP here for your computer IP. So just go in terminal, if config.
And it's this IP here, I need to change it.
Okay. And I'll play the emulator. Let's do the debug step. Then we can make sure that the communication between computer and Android is working fine via socket. Is this executable here? Just execute it. And okay, so every time I click here, I can see the variable incrementing here. Okay, so which means that the communication between computer and cell phone is working fine. Then we can move on to make this communication use topic in ROS 2. The first thing we're going to do is build the package.
So let's open the terminal.
We need to source our setup files.
And then
here inside ROS 2 Android, we can use it co-compute. And now that the package was built, we are able to use it. Let's open two terminals. Let's play this emulator. And here I'm going to run the talker and the listener. First of all, we need to source our setup files.
In both terminal. Oops. And now I can ROS to run. See, Joker. And here ROS to run.
And now if I click here, I can see that the message that I'm sending here is received by the talker, the node talker, and this node talker is sending to the node listener via topic. So here we have the communication working fine. Let's verify the node list. So
Source.
here they are, publisher and subscriber. So thank you for watching.